Question number 3 is similar to 2. The difference is it just gives us the graph instead of giving us the function itself. So again, we want to make a list of everything that happens, and then we're going to take these 3 points. Let's list the 3 points. So my point is at negative 6, 3. I've got negative 4, 6. And then I've got 2, 0. We want to take each of those points and go through each of those transformations with each of the points. So start on the inside. On the inside, you're timesing by 2. That means I'm going to divide my x coordinates by 2. It's going to be a vertical compression. Remember, on the inside, you always do the opposite. So let's do that first. If I divide all my x's by 2, I end up with negative 3, 3, negative 2, 6, and 1, 0. So just divide all the x coordinates by 2. Okay, on the outside, we start with what am I multiplying by? There's a negative out in front. That's going to reflect it vertically, right? Outside is vertical. It's going to reflect it vertically across the x-axis. So you can do that one of 2 ways. You can divide all of your y coordinates. Well, let's do it that way. Let's or multiply. Doesn't matter. Multiply y coordinates by negative 1. And what that will do is that will reflect it across the x-axis. That will reflect it vertically. So now I'd have negative 3, negative 3, negative 2, negative 6, and 1, and times 0 by negative 1 is still 0. Okay, the last thing is I got that plus 3. That plus 3 is going to move it up 3. To move it up 3, I add 3 to all the y's. So now I'm going to have negative 3, 0, negative 2, negative 3, and 1, 3. Okay, when I get done, I ought to have a graph that's been compressed horizontally by a factor of 2. It's been reflected across the x-axis vertically, and it's been shifted up 3. So let's plot these 3 points and see what it looks like. So I've got negative 3, 0, and I put these on here. So negative 3, 0, and I've got negative 2, negative 3, and then I've got 1, 3. So you can see how it's been compressed horizontally. It's been reflected vertically across the x-axis, and then it's been shifted up 3. Hopefully that does it for us. Let's just double check it. Okay, looks good. So again, if you list the points like I did here, like what are the original points? I think this is one of the trickier ones on your quiz here. But list your original points and then work on your transformations. And when you do that, always start with the inside, right? I'm going to start with what's happening inside of the x. Remember, go the opposite of what's inside with the x, and then move to the outside. Inside will affect the x horizontally, affect the graph horizontally. The outside will affect the graph vertically.